So this is going to be my son's tour of his bedroom. He is 3 years old, so it's a toddler room now, not a nursery anymore. Our bedroom door is right here, so we're super close to him if he cries in the night, which he rarely does anymore. So this is his toddler bed. We had a crib that turned from a crib to a toddler bed, and then eventually it will turn into a full-size bed. So we thought this would be a nice headboard to have till he's older, or if he wanted something different, we could use it in a guest bedroom someday. And recently, within the last year, we got him this dresser to match it, and we figured he can grow with it till he's older. And the theme we kind of went for was sailboats. When he was younger, his nursery was elephants, and then we changed it to sailboats. So up here on this wall, we have his name that his dad painted for him. Up on his dresser, he has a sailboat. This one over here, he got at his baby shower. My baby shower was sailboat themed. And this we got for him at the aquarium last year. I thought it fit with the theme of his room. We have these pictures of him throughout the year. And a sailboat that we got at a local boutique that I thought fit with his room really nicely and that he could really grow with something like that. It's not very childish. He really loves giraffes, so this giraffe we got him, well, he picked it out himself this year at the fair, and it was his first trip to the fair. This picture frame right here, it's hard to see because the window's open, it was like $1 at Michael's when I was pregnant, and I just put this little pirate ship on there, and it's something nice and easy, and he's actually in the picture on a boat, and he has this cute little nautical stripes. Also on his windowsill, I usually put out seasonal books. Currently it's almost Easter, so I have 2 Easter books out for him. Around Christmas I have little Christmas knickknacks and snow globes that go up there for him, and some Christmas books. This is a picture of him when he turned 1. That was actually the day he turned 1 in this picture. Where that sailboat is was originally a metal bear, and I took it out and I just glued that on there to match the theme of the room. And I think it cost 49 cents at the craft store. I got it on sale, 3 for $1 or something. And I originally was going to use it for scrapbooking, but it turned out perfect for this. And it's just a cute little wooden sailboat. In this cute little chair we got for him when he was about 1. He really doesn't use it too much anymore. We're probably going to get rid of it, but it is really cute and nice to have in his room. He used to sit in it and read books all the time. And this cute little sailboat, anchor pillow we got for him at a cute little store called Land of Nod. And it really sucked because the day we brought it home, he got into one of my lip glosses and got it all over it. So that was disappointing. It wasn't very cheap. Here we just have some sailboat pictures. He does have a baby blanket that matches these. When he was younger, we had it out a lot more. Now he doesn't really need it as much. This is his giant Melissa and Doug giraffe that he got for Christmas this year. This was his main gift because he has so many toys, we did not know what to get him. And back here we just have a Thomas the Train tent. And as you can see, we should have got a cover when he was younger because when he was going through a teasing stage, he chewed up here, and the rail that we had out was horrible. He chewed that thing away, but we should have gotten a fabric cover now that I know better. And these are some photos we got done when he was about 1.5 years, and there's just a little collage of them. On the back of his door, I just have a hook so we can keep his, it was a diaper bag, now he isn't really using diapers, so we bring snacks and a change of clothes in that, or some toys when we go places. But it's really cute. We got it at the Land of Nod. But the one thing is that it wasn't machine washable, which I should have looked at before we purchased it, because it does not get cleaned very well, and with a young kid dragging it around, it does not stay clean. This is his toy box. We got this when he was really young, and it's fabric all over it. That way when he was younger and crawling up on it, we weren't worried about any sharp edges and him getting hurt, but we really love it. It's, if you look closely, they're navy blue and baby blue pinstripes, which we felt went really well with the nautical theme when we transitioned from a nursery. And in there he just has a few toys. This is a sweater to one of his stuffed animals, and I try to keep minimal stuff in our toy boxes because he gets really overwhelmed if there's a lot. And on the other side of this pillow, it's actually a Cars pillow, but I'm not too into Cars, so the navy blue to me fit perfectly with everything that we have. This basket, we used to have like 4 of them lining the top of his closet. but I'll show in a minute why we don't do that anymore. But I thought it was perfect just to put some bedside books. We have a bookshelf full of books, but no place to keep them in the bedroom, so it transitions with new books all the time. If he drags some in, I'll put them in there, I'll take some out and put them back to the other bookshelf. But he has lots of books in there that he can look at and he can pick out for bedtime. And then over here we have his closet. And on this side of the closet is all his clothes. On the other side, I took over and have some clothes. And we have some summer clothes, some dress clothes. He wears lots of button-up shirts because his dad does, so we have a lot of different button-up shirts for him. And he has lots of different coats. We have a raincoat with little dinosaurs. I really don't like bright colored raincoats that I see, but I really like this when I saw it. He loves dinosaurs, and it was a lot more tasteful in the colors to me. And he does have the matching rain boots. We store them under his bed because they're a little big for him still. He has this coat, lots of coats and little windbreakers. This vest is really interesting because it's 12 to 18 months, but it still fits him and looks really cute and just fine. So that was definitely a good buy when he was younger to pick up for 12 bucks. And all back here I have clothes that he hasn't grown into yet. So I pick them up when they're really cheap for just a couple bucks and just save them because eventually he will be that big and it's a lot cheaper to pick them up little by little at a cheaper price. Up here, we have a Play-Doh bin, an art bin. This has half art and a Play-Doh set in it. He has finger paints. There's some bubbles up here, and all of these little papers floating around are his artwork. I haven't found a way to organize his artwork yet. I'm really looking for some ideas. I do have a scrapbook I started, but it's full. Once he started preschool, it got filled in like a week, so I'm going to have to figure out something to do. I label all his toy bins. At the top, there's an old wipes container that has a set of guns. He has cars, dinosaurs, and this has a label for potato heads on the back. Down here, this used to be what we kept his clothes in when he was younger. It had 2 drawers that go on top, but I took it down because he didn't need it anymore. And we have an animals bin. He really loves these. He has a puzzle rack with all his puzzles. He has in here, he has all his Star Wars toys. Down there, his Batman set. And in here, I keep the little guys that go to each one. So one's Batman and one's Star Wars. And he's really good at putting them back in the correct containers. This is one of the rounds that goes to his gun, the little things that shoots out. This is a Caillou set, Legos, and blocks. And sometimes I'll choose to transition with those up there and replace them with some of these and mix and match, but currently these are what he wants down, so that's what we have. Back here we just have a little piano. We barely take it out. On this side we do have mommy's clothes on either side, but we do have this rack in here with all his shoes. Scoot this. George's head will stay in there. So we have all those shoes. Some of them are new and too big. These are currently too small. Besides that, all the other ones fit him. In there we have some giant dinosaurs that he has. I keep them in there because they will take up his whole room, but they're just kind of squeezed in there. He has a train set. So he has, in one container I keep the actual track pieces and then the accessories go in here. This is where we keep his pull-ups. We don't really use them too often except at night times when the big time is that we need it. But it's nice to have them in a nice little drawer. In here, this is the only stuffed animals he has in his bedroom. And we just keep them all in here. He does have 2 bags of them in the garage. But stuffed animals are a lot to take care of. In here, he has additional Legos. A giant floor puzzle. This is a little set we got at Costco for him that's like a learning preschool set. He has different little activities in these and extra puzzle pieces to some puzzles I have up here because we have so many puzzles. This is more of his artwork, the scrapbook I started for his artwork. He has lots of Melissa and Doug puzzles up there, a cheap Target one, some games. Some of these, like Candyland, it's hard for him to play quite yet, but we do take it out and experiment and trying to learn the rules. And there is a Curious George big box of Curiosity. He got that for his birthday this year, and it was really nice. And then he has some big boy Legos up there that he uses with supervision. And his dresser is just the basics. So he has socks and underwear and undershirts in here. Lots and lots of t-shirts. He has all striped shirts, some older play t-shirts back here. These are more for preschool, long sleeves. This is all long sleeves here. We do live in Washington, so you need lots of them. These are short sleeves. He usually just wears these around the house this time of year, but they're going to transition nicely to summer. Let's pull his chair out so I can go to the next drawer. These are his pants. I usually organize them like going out pants here that are nicer, preschool and playing outside pants, and usually whenever he comes home he wears sweatpants because we are potty training and it's easier to pull down his own pants this way. When we're out places, sometimes he'll be wearing sweatpants, but not very likely. And this is all his sweatshirts. So I have them organized so there's no hood sweatshirts, and then back here there's some sweaters. But the big thick sweaters I don't put on him anymore now that it's not like cold winter. I don't know why I choose not to. These are all hooded sweatshirts. This one's a little big for him, but I figured he can grow into it. And these are all zip-up hoodies. And they go way back. And let's close that one. And these are all pajamas. So we have pajamas, and then below some of them I have some new summer outfits that I picked out for him, and some swim trunks. He has lots more summer clothes put away. These shirts I got for 90 cents that are Valentine's Day shirts for him to wear. He has extra sheets in here. He has more extra sheets too, but I keep them in here for just in case he spills food all over them or we have an accident, and lots of pajamas. And we're organized. These are all cotton. These are more like fleecy, and these are some more fleecier type. And that's about it. That's my son's room. And we love it, and he loves it, and we're really happy that he can have a nice, beautiful room. It would be nice to get some curtains someday, but there's always room for growth. We're thinking about redoing his room to be dinosaur themed one day, so that might be happening pretty soon. And here we have this faceplate. I picked it up really cheap at Ross once. And his hands and feet print from when he was little. And that's it. That's Luke's room.